So welcome back to the channel, rounding off the year here with our final episode. Where else could you find a video with Sam Bankman-Fried, Andrew Tate, Greta Thunberg, Justin Sun, and some chat about DeFi other than here? Make sure you subscribe if you're new. I'll keep this one as short as possible. I'm sure we've all got some parties to attend to and hangovers to look forward to in the morning. So here we have it, SBF doing his Shaggy It Wasn't Me impression.
But she got me on the counter. Wasn't me.
After yesterday's video, he was pretty much caught red-handed shifting funds even whilst out on bail. However, he's denying these allegations. He says, none of these are me. I'm not and could not be moving any of those funds. I don't have access to them anymore. Do you believe him? Yes or no? Drop me a comment down below. Most people under that tweet, where in the second part he goes on to suggest he may even know who it is, saying there could be some legit entities at FTX still able to move the funds. Well, no one in the comments down here believes him. So the compulsive liar seemingly getting absolutely no belief here over on crypto Twitter. So interesting times for SBF. Someone said here, time to be brushing up on the prison code. Amongst a sea of yes, of course, we believe you, Sammy boy. Now further to this, he is in court on January the 3rd. I'll bring you the updates as and when this comes. I'm sure we will have more revelations ahead. But according to the Wall Street Journal, SBF is likely to plead not guilty to 8 counts of fraud at the hearing next week. This could be a tactical play in order to get a plea deal later down the line and then plead guilty. But let's listen in to what someone with a bit of experience of being locked up for white-collar crime, Mr. Martin Shkreli, has to say about this.
You're saying next week he'll enter not guilty. Eventually, maybe they'll get to a plea agreement. Is it at that point that he would enter a guilty plea?
Yeah. So he'd hammer out. So next week, I mean, it's a 99.999% chance that he just says not guilty, Your Honor. And it's very perfunctory, very formalistic. There's not much to it. I think the prosecution would, be shocked if he said anything other than not guilty. O.J. Simpson famously added, the absolutely 100% not guilty. So if I'm Sam, I try, if I'm not going to plead, I'm going to try to look defiant, look proud, look like I'm sort of surprised and wounded that I'm here. This is a travesty. I just made a business mistake.
Now over to Huobi Exchange owner, Mr. Justin Sun. We're committed to upholding the highest standards of neutrality and fairness at Huobi Global. He's been banging on about Huobi as if they have cleaned up their act, they're no longer involved in money laundering, and their processes are tip-top. While one of the guys at BlockCypher, an independent crypto research and fraud company, went and did this. So in image 1 here, you have him dressed as Taylor Swift with details on a fake passport saying that his name is Taylor Swift and other things. And in picture 2 here, he also did the same dressed as Borat, again with a fake passport with Borat Sagdiyev on it. So this serves as a lesson that we still can't trust centralized exchanges. Both KuCoin and Huobi allowed them to pass KYC with these fake documents. This got a response from a KuCoin moderator on Twitter saying that they did not approve these applications, but they in fact did. So you can't really believe anything these centralized entities say. 2022 major lesson, not your keys, not your coins. Then we have one of the funniest burns to go over here. So Andrew Tate tweeting at Greta Thunberg, I have 33 cars. My Bugatti has a W16 8-litre quad turbo. My 2 Ferraris have 6.5-litre V12s. This is just the start. Please give me your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and the respective enormous emissions. Greta then absolutely ratios him, yes, please do enlighten me, email me at smalldickenergy@getalife.com. Over 500,000 retweets. This brings us into a nice segue for Songaday Guy. He produced the next song you're about to hear, referencing Andrew Tate and Greta Thunberg's epic burn.
To stop the sun from being I have small dick energy. The global matrix bought this off. I have small dick energy. Please bring me pizza. Thank you. Strange. I have small dick energy. I'm not actually mad, but I have small dick energy. Make sure that these boxes are not recycled. Not recycled. These small greenhouse gases. Dead dinosaurs. Strange. But now, I sing somewhere, but I'm eating one. Look at it. Little hate-filled face. I have small dick energy. To stop the sun from being I have small dick energy. The global matrix bought this off. I have small dick energy. My very extensive car collection. To try and convince you, I'm not actually mad at Greta. I have small dick energy. But now, poverty, little hate-filled face. But now,
If you want to support him and own this NFT, check out the link down below. So with an absolutely insane year, Axie Infinity's Ronin Bridge was hacked for $625 million, the biggest hack in crypto of all time. The Binance Bridge hack, again, over $500 million, $570 million. And then we have the Solana wormhole hack as well, coming in at over $300 million. So I think it's safe to say the worst of the downtrend has happened. We've had the meat of the move down, and we're probably going to have a malaise sideways, less volatility, lots of chop, and potentially a couple of big red candles. So if you've endured it up to this point, congratulations, big pat on the back for everyone for still being here and sticking it out. So with the yearly candle about to close for BTC, you can see the kind of structure that we do put in for Bitcoin. 3 greens followed by a red. So this has followed suit over the previous 2 halvings. So hopefully yet again we will have a similar move and a green candle to look forward to in 2023. However, I would draw your attention to the fact the first green candle sometimes does have a bit of a wick on it. So whatever the closure here, quite a large wick on this one, whatever the closure may be here, we could still wick below in 2023. I think that would be something that a lot of people are expecting at this point. But if history can serve us as a positive reference point here, we should at least end the year of 2023 higher than we do this year. So not trying to sling too much hopium here, just trying to be realistic about this. Of course, things are pretty bad right now. Macro looks appalling. The sentiment is absolutely dire. However, we do have some positive shining beacons on the horizon. There's lots of developments going on in DeFi right now. And this is where I'm going to focus quite a bit of attention on next year with tutorials and introducing you to some of the new and upcoming protocols. With the likes of Tapioca DAO and Aave-like protocol with much improved capital efficiency could be really one to watch. There's lots of things going on over at Arbitrum, the likes of Rage Trade, and new options protocols popping up, and some of the old ones starting to improve their UI and actually delivering real yield, i.e. hedging. So more banter, news, tutorials, and decent content coming your way in 2023. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Have a banger of a night. Enjoy New Year's and enjoy that hangover tomorrow. Goodbye.